Hi, group number 2. We have this lovely green. I don't know. Green is about abundance and heart-centered stuff, so you really can't go wrong with green. Green is the color of the heart chakra, color of money, etc. We're going to start with the animal card and see, embrace the in-between. So we'll see what this is about in a minute. If you're wondering what this is my cat's little fat body. She's looking out the window. And then we have the goddess card and the shaman card. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. And then, I'm going to put these up here. And then revelation. Oh, interesting. Interesting. These are in no particular order. If you've seen any of my videos before, it's just basically, finding the energy and making a story out of it that will hopefully be helpful to some of you. These are going to be tucked underneath her. So here's the 8 of Earth, which is the coins. And then the 2 of Earth. What do you see down there? So I'm going to move all these so that she can get over there. I don't want her knocking down my pile of cards. Oh, there's bugs. There's little... Yes, it's springtime, and there's a few bugs outside. I'm an upper story, so there's not many, so she really gets excited when she sees one. And they're little teeny, I don't know what. Anyway, let's see. You've got a mixture here of pretty much... Seven of Earth. Oops. Yeah, you're okay. Jeez. All right. So I'm just kind of getting a feel sorry I'm taking a minute here, but I'm just kind of getting a feel for okay, so I think, interesting. So the Empress, she's like Mother Earth energy, right? I don't know if you heard that. She's doing that thing that cats do when they want to catch something and they can't, and I've never heard her do that before. There are pigeons across the street on the roof, and it's funny. Anyway, sorry, that's not part of your reading. Anyway, Empress energy is super nurturing. The 7 of Earth is being open to a new strategy, decisions to be made, kind of a crossroads of some sort. It's not a horrible thing, it's just reevaluating something perhaps, and this is a commitment to whatever it is, right? Whatever you're pursuing. And it's also, what's nice about this card is that the commitment comes from starting to see results, right? It's like when you are on a diet and you lost 2 pounds. You don't go out and cheat right away. You want to melt some more of that off, right? So you go to the gym, or you you know, drink more water, you do whatever you can, because now you're starting to see results, right? It starts to take hold and makes your commitment stronger. Okay, it doesn't work like that for everyone, I know, but that's how it could work here. And then on this side, and these again aren't in any special order, you have here the Six of Water, which is about nostalgia, perhaps longing for something that once was. Maybe life was easier. You know, it's this time of year. Maybe you want to be a kid with no responsibilities. You can just ride your bike and make, you know, sand castles and stuff like that. Two of Earth means you are busy, busy, busy. You have a lot of plates in the air. You're juggling, but you're doing it, I don't want to say effortlessly, but you are doing it with grace and with joy. So those plates are in the air. You're spinning them. You got this. You're pretty comfortable with the whole thing. You know, but twos usually indicate a choice to be made. So if this energy should become burdensome, it is time to let something go. But at the moment, it feels okay, right? It's like you have the work, life, personals, everything in balance, but it's moving. So it seems like it's harmonious for you. And then this is the day-to-day stuff. This is, it's the task, right? It's the 8, and you're pretty far up the rungs, being 8's pretty high number. So I want to say this is about mentorship. So it's usually, maybe you want to hone your skills. Maybe there's something you need to learn or want to explore that you'll become better at. And I guess that's like, for me, I'm an artist, but I'm kind of stuck. So for me, it's getting over to my little, it's doing the work, even though it doesn't look good. I can't come up with anything I like. It doesn't look good. Just keep doing it, because once I get over the blocks or the frustrations or all the reasons that it's not working, then it starts to flow, right? This is with anybody. You start to riding horses. You have to develop those muscles in order to become really good at something. So it takes practice, and this is the day-to-day practice stuff. But it also indicates success. So success, but you have to do the work. So that's what that card means. All right, and then we have the energy cards here. We have the Temple Path and Goddess of the Moon. And oracle cards I often read when it's not so clear. I'll take a quick gander here and see Temple Path. Yeah, spiritual purpose and support. And then Goddess of the Moon. Intuition and going within. Which could be about this revelation stuff. Because going within, you're going to end up figuring a bunch of stuff out. The Fates and all that glitters. And this is from the Wisdom deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. This is a need to see beyond the superficial. And 17 is the Fates. Fate, karma, acceptance. Acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. I don't know if I showed you these. The Fates. All that glitters. And this is, since this is about what's the embrace the in-between, you are in between something here. This is about longing for what was. This is about a commitment to what is coming. This is about the commitment of doing the day-to-day. This is the nurturing it so that it does become that way. This seems like you're maybe figuring out how to do it differently. I ignore reversals, upside down cards. I just go ahead and, oh yeah, so here's the devil. The devil comes to with all that glitters. So this energy is a distraction. It can be, in some decks it's very ominous and oh, it's addiction and thievery and all that kind of deceit and all that stuff. Really, it's just anything that's going to distract you from your true purpose and what your goals are. So, yeah, if I really want to do a nice painting, oh, back in school, whenever I had a project due, that's when I decided to rip off the wallpaper in the bathroom. I think that bathroom was done in the 3 years that I was finishing up school. I think it was done like 4 or 5 times. It was a small bathroom. It was easy to do, but it was often, and I think it's the movement, you know, that movement of getting stuff done like that, I think triggers another part of your brain. So yeah, this is one of those, but sometimes the distraction can be good, so it depends on what it is. But be careful, because all that glitters is sort of what it's talking about, that temptation. Oh, Ten of Swords, you've had enough, you've had so much. Okay, Ten of Swords is basically really it's time to go, because you can't really, this is what they talk about, beating a dead horse. You've had enough. You can't take any more whatever this is. You have reached the end. It's time to move on. And this could be a karma thing. This could be the letting go of something. But this is that in-between. So the in-between, it seems like this is maybe something that you're, because you're not there yet, right? You've got all these, and this is really interesting. You've got all these interesting cards here. Eight of Cups. This is really longing for that, what's on the other side, what's on the other shore. And usually it's a spiritual quest. But it could be about career, or it could be about a lifestyle. It could be anything. Any grass is greener, right? It could be any of that kind of energy. But again, in order to get there, the Eight of Cups requires the Eight of Earth. These are both about movement and doing. So you're heading over to this, what's over on the other side of that shoreline. Ten of Cups, happy, happy family. This is, you can't really get much better than this. There's a different deck that shows it, I mean, happy family indicates that everything is comfortable in your material world as well, because you can't, this is the heart-centered card. Cups are heart-centered, and this is as high as you can go before you get into the major arcana. So 10 is complete fruition, total bliss, family bliss. You have a big, full, happy heart. But you can't have a big, full, happy heart if you're broke. So just know that that's already covered in this. You know, when you have a happy heart, it's on all levels. Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I'm not sure which to go with first. Eight of Wands, usually about movement, because we have eights, a lot of eights, so it seems like there's going to be some, this is embrace the in-between, but there's also a lot of movement here. So I think once you're done with the pause, with this, it feels like a pause. I don't even see any fours here, but it feels like a pause because of this card. Fortune's Wheel, and Revelation. So you're really, this is amazing. Okay, I want to just make sure I don't overlook anything, because this is, again, the deck that I don't use it's still new. I shouldn't say I don't use it very much. I'm not used to it yet. And sometimes they have, yeah, things are moving. It's a time of great action as you create momentum in different spheres of your life. Things are moving very quickly, but the success of landing on your feet is almost guaranteed. So that's a good thing. And then the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is the card of nostalgia. It's the same. It's the same as the Six of Water. I just want to see what the difference is with this one. Okay, so they like the happy, it's not like you're longing for something. It says the happy times of your past have come back to remind you of a sweet innocence that you once knew. Embrace these thoughts and use your current position to get back to this state of growth and positivity. Ooh, I like that. That could be what your revelation is all about. Wow, are those all the cards already? I just can't even believe it. Yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That's all of them. I'm going to go to this goddess deck here, which is Colette Baron Reid. I get a lot of her cards. Well, she makes a lot of cards, so it's easy. They're beautiful and they're fun, and they're very thoughtful and well-written descriptions. Artwork is gorgeous. So, I'm not sure how to say this. Lizzie, perhaps, is about there's moments when synchronicity bring all the elements together in a flash of insight to rise up in your glorious epiphany. Whatever was not clear becomes crystalline in an instant. It's as if you are able to simultaneously perceive every facet in a diamond. You know without a doubt that you're on the right track. Deep understanding sinks into your very soul. In this moment, change and transformation take place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as extraordinary gift. It goes on, but I think that's pretty much what all this is about. Okay, so which is about luck and right timing. So Fortune's Wheel. Someone else called this serendipity meets synchronicity. So it's a turn of fortune. Yeah. Sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. The magic touch. Everything turns to gold. So it's time to do whatever it is that you're sitting in this in-between space right now. And that's just giving you, I think, a moment. I think because we keep getting these Six of Cups. Whoops, where did it go? The Six of Cups twice is giving you, I think that's time to reconsider things, or to think about things, to kind of daydream, but daydream with your heart and your intuition, not with your brain. Your Page of Earth, I mean, this is the energy to nurture whatever, which does require the continuously doing the work, right? The day-to-day stuff. And that's what he's about too. I feel like something is just broken loose for you. You've just got something, you become aware of something, or maybe it's just around the corner. But the fates, you've got Fortune's Wheel. This is about, I mean, this is more about karma. This is about your luck changing. Goddess of the Moon, this is your intuition, which could be about that, and your temple path. These together are the same as that card. All that glitters and the devil, that just, I think, just don't allow for time-consuming distractions. Allow yourself breaks. Yes, you need some breaks. Yes, you need to change the scenery and all that kind of stuff. But don't, um, this is about the commitment to stick to it, sticking to it all. Because you're starting to see results, which is going to make you more committed, right? She just slobbered on my card. God. Okay. So this, it feels like there's some action too. This is not I mean, it's a quiet reading in some ways because right now you're in this in-between space, but once you decide and once you start taking action, this Eight of Wands is going to propel you, motivate you. You got to let go of this. And maybe this is the thing that's the devil. Maybe this, whatever it was that didn't work before, I feel like that's what, maybe this is something you've tried before and it just didn't work and you're disappointed. But this is an invitation to make another choice. Doesn't mean you have to do a different thing. It means you need to do something differently. But then once you do, these eights are going to propel you forward. Yeah, just be mindful of whatever this disappointment is. Don't let it weigh you down. And what they say, forgiveness is always good for you. It doesn't matter the person or situation you're forgiving. They don't care one way or the other. But it's better for you if you do. So that could be this devil energy. I don't know. That's the thing when you're doing people that don't have specific questions. It's so general. You're just guessing at all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I think that this is great. So something's gonna, your timing is good. This timing's gonna be good. You just need to, I think, make the decision. And maybe it is, maybe this stuff from your past is coming up. Maybe there was something that you used to do in the past that you should incorporate to or maybe it's just that feeling of innocence. So go about something instead of feeling like, allow it to come from that childlike place inside. So that's it. I don't really have much more to add to that. Oh, interesting, because I did say this is about abundance, right? This green is always about money and heart-centered stuff. And this all feels very heart-centered, and it could be about abundance in the material world. You have lots of earth here, which is the material. Yeah, earth, 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 earth. 4 of them are earth cards. And some emotional wands is the same as fire. Yeah, so I think it's about, whatever this is, there's a lot of cards that are talking about you moving forward and keeping that nurturing day-to-day stuff energy. So don't get distracted from that. If you're gonna, build a forest or plant your crop, don't forget to water and weed. You can take a vacation, go on a picnic, but don't forget to water and weed. The daily stuff is going to be really important for you. Okay, that's enough of me. Have a great couple weeks, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.